I also owe you an apology. After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve. Ah, there you are, Eve. Where were you,
Your cat's called Eve.
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
What? It's all in your head.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
Oh dear.
My accidental guests, Professor Layton and Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
Don't mention it.
You know, when I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
Why me?
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Ah, well, about you. How should I put it? Your arrival here was purely accidental.
Wow!
You mean it wasn't planned?
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
That's terrible and yet extremely fitting for Phoenix Wright.
I see. I shouldn't have asked.
Oh.
My fragile pride has suffered yet another blow.
Oh, Phoenix. It's okay. It's okay. We all love you still, okay?
Nick, you can't escape your fate. You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
Usually it finds him first.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
I am terribly sorry. The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve, for opening my eyes.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Only Newton knew the real reason. I am suffering from an incurable illness.
What?
Dad, you're ill. Is it serious?
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part. I thought I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally finally back together.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
A wonder drug?
Newton had been working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had. I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear, I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
Of course it will.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
Oh. These two are too adorable.
Of course.
Too adorable.
Thank you.
That's too cute. Oh, it warms my heart up. My cold heart about the outcome of this thing is kind of melting away. I'm going to drop by Mrs. Eclair's bakery. I've got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long. Of course not. Please do. Looks like Eve wants to come too. What? Oh, you meant the cat. That's gonna be confusing. Espella, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come. Awesome! Maybe we'll get some tasty baked bread out of this. I thought we were going there for a different reason. Well, anyway, I'll be off then, Professor. Pass on my regards to Mrs. Eclair, Luke. Should talk about this, but still more stuff. So, what's going to happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis. They will soon recover the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. As of today, Project Labyrinthia is over. Ah, I see. They are free to leave, if they so wish. I imagine they will make a run for it. This place will turn into uninhabited ruins, just like it was 10 years ago. How can they get back to their lives if they've been here for 10 fucking years? That's not gonna happen overnight.
I have some doubts about that.
Oh, hi, Judge. Anyway, but yeah, you can't just go back to your lives overnight. I'm sorry.
Your Honor!
I now understand that this town is an artificial creation of yours. Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new town, you say?
I am no longer the judge, but, if possible, I would like to remain here.
Right, because you don't have a choice.
You have my gratitude, Your Honor.
You need not address me as Your Honor anymore, Sir Storyteller.
considering they came from really bad lives.
And so, the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
See, I want to talk, but then they'll start talking, and it's like, well, I can't talk now. Ugh. Oh, are we getting credits now?
What did Mr. Wright, Mr. Layton, and my father talk about? That I do not know. But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help. This time, the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
What a beautiful sound.
Almost as if it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
Thank you, Eve.
Okay then. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Barnum.
Where the fuck have you been? I love how you have to be told off-screen this whole thing when he's such a key character this entire time.
Thank you! Thank you all so much for everything!
Espella, you take care now.
You too, Mr. Cantabella. Bye!
Be sure to visit us again!
You can bet on it!
I wish all of you the very best. Mr. Wright, I knew I could count on you to stand your ground and fight me to the very end.
Me too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
When we get back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
Can I talk now? I think I can talk now. Yeah! Yeah! We finished another game! Oh my god, I love this game and I also hate it at the same time! Oh, I only have a minute to talk? Fuck. Well, okay, well, I think you already understand where I'm coming from with this, considering I started complaining towards the end of the game. Basically, it is a great journey, but the ending is kind of not so great, especially if you're coming from an Ace Attorney background and not from a Layton background, because lots of Layton stories are very whimsical and kind of out there, even though they try to logically explain how they work, if you saw. But yeah, this game is more or less a Layton game with Ace Attorney aspects to it, if anything. That saying, I still find this game a lot of fun, and it's great for both people who are fans of both series or just want to see a little bit of the other series. So, I think Layton players will probably be a little disappointed in the sense that the puzzles are a little bit easy compared to the other Layton games. At least they were very easy to me. And the trials seem kind of difficult for me, though, even though I played Ace Attorney games. It's strange.